Hey everybody, Adam Rucker here, and I am so excited because today I'm going to be unboxing, demoing, and reviewing the all-new Canon EOS M6. Now, what's really cool about this review is that I don't know a lot about cameras, yeah. So, this is going to be for people who don't know a lot about cameras but want to make really good work. And because I'm a video blogger, a vlogger, if you will, I'm going to be looking at it from the lens of someone who might be walking around holding it like this, rather than someone who's into deep photography or videography, though I know that this is supposed to be really good for that too. So, either way, whatever reason you're looking at the Canon EOS M6, I urge you to keep watching because this is going to be interesting. So, let's go! First things first, probably don't like spin your camera like that. It's probably not bad for it, but it's for sure also not good for it. So we're gonna open this up. I've never done a camera unboxing before. And actually before we get started, let me tell you, right now the camera that I'm shooting on is called the Canon G7X Mark II. Or on Amazon it would be the Mark II. So I can't really show you that because I'm filming on it right now, but it looks a little bit like this. This is the Canon Powershot S95, and I used this one for years. So if you've watched my vlogs going through the Disney parks, a lot of them are shot on this one. This one has a screen that doesn't flip up, but it's very compact, very fit in my front pocket and my back pocket. Very easy to just, you know, turn around and shoot whenever I needed to. The drawbacks to this camera and the one that I'm shooting on now is that the sound that's built in isn't the best. So if you're outside and it's windy, or if you're on a Disney cruise, for instance, and you're in the middle of the ocean and there's no way you can control the wind and everything, it's really tough to keep the sound quality good. So the primary reason I looked into something like the EOS M6 is because it has external microphone capabilities. So just to give you some background going in. Right off the bat, super cool, guys. It's some sort of limited warranty, amazing. Another book. Oh, I love books. This is great. The Canon EOS M6 Getting Started. It's really thick. I'm sure it has several languages. Always nice. Let's start with the body. So, right off the bat I can tell you the body is a lot bigger than what I'm used to. It's closer to the G7X, but way bigger than this. Woo! I got the silver trim, which is super cute. Ah, the little flash has already popped up. Excited to see me. Already I can tell this is a really nice looking camera, but again, if you look at it next to the S95, it's bigger, it's fatter, this is not gonna fit in my pocket, but you know, you make sacrifices if you want better stuff. So there's that. Let's see what we have here. Oh, this is the lens that comes with it. The 15 to 45 millimeter lens, so it's super small. This is actually very nice considering if you're going to have to carry around a camera bag or something, this isn't that big to deal with. And we have our battery charger. This is actually kind of big, but it, you know, has a bigger battery. So I'm hoping that the battery has a little bit of charge already so that we can check things out. It's worth mentioning that this is not a paid review. I actually bought this camera with my own money, and it's not cheap, ladies and gentlemen. This camera is not cheap. So my thoughts about it are going to be very honest. Starting with, oh, okay, here we go. So the good thing is it's gonna take a standard SD card. I was worried that it might take the mini one, but if you have one like this, you can slide it right in. And put the battery in. That. There we go. Unlike my other two cameras, you actually have to attach the lens. So let's see how this goes. You don't want to get it dirty on the inside, I think. So unscrew the cover there. You can see. Ooh. So this is kind of like somewhere between DSLR and one of these babies, because you have the option of putting different lenses on, upgrading your situation. So again, I don't know a whole lot about cameras, so just bear with me. It's really pretty though. Oh, okay. Snaps in. There we go. So automatically, I can tell you it's pretty small. It's not that bad at all from a size perspective. If you take my DSLR, any DSLR, it's like way smaller than that. So I already like that. The screen flips right up, so if you're vlogging, you can hold it like this. You can see yourself. That's what I've got on my G7X Mark II. The screen also comes out, so if you're holding it like this, you can look at it, and it angles down. So if you're shooting from above, you can look at it too. The only thing it doesn't do is flip out, which some of the Canon DSLRs do, which is kind of nice, but we'll deal with this. Yeah, we'll deal with that just fine. Lens cap. Okay, so I've got the camera open. I'm gonna go ahead and film right in front of me. Okay, so this is directly in front of me. You can see the G7X Mark II right there. Right off the bat, I can tell you it's super clear. I can touch the screen here to set a specific focal point. That's my kitchen back there. Don't worry about all of that. And then we zoom out. Even more kitchen, dirty, don't mind all this over here. So far, so good. So right now I'm gonna do a little bit of vlogging on this camera so you can see and hear what it's like. Okay everybody, it's me and I'm on the Canon EOS M6, and right now I can automatically tell you I really like the quality. The focus holds really well. If it looks like I'm looking up, I am looking at the screen right above the camera, but the focus holds really well. I'm hoping the sound is good. I wanna take this outside. Let's check it out outside. Just kidding, I went outside and it's raining and it's blowing in my patio. I don't wanna get the camera wet. But there's a mirror right here so you can see the setup right now. This is what the screen looks like above. This is me, hi, and this is a little bit of streaking that the Windex didn't. I hate when Windex says no streak, and yet there's clearly streaks here. Fix it, Windex! One of the things that I was most concerned about was sound quality for the camera. So the built-in sound, this is what you're hearing right now, but I've got an option for external sound that let's try out. So when it comes to external sound, there's one type that's really popular right now. It's the Rode mic, the Rode, it's R-O-D-E. And I'm gonna put a link in the description that has all of the products that you're seeing today so you can check them out for yourself. But this is one of those Rode mics. It doesn't require any battery, which is awesome. You just plug it in and mount it. Now most mounts are right here on the top of a camera. So you can imagine if I have this there, you're not gonna be able to see the screen. So I bought something else that I'm gonna try. It's called a shoe mount. And you actually put this in the top of the camera where like a flash would go, or in this case, a external mic. And then it kind of allows you to extend the reach of your stuff. So let's try this out. So the hope is that with this external mount, I can at least see a little bit of the screen behind so I know where I am in the shot, and then I can mount the mic up here. That's the hope. I'm gonna look crazy walking through the Disney parks or Disney cruises or anywhere with this setup, but to me, it's worth it to have better quality. So let's flip back to this camera so you can see what it sounds like with external mics. Okay, so as you can imagine, and as you can see there, I'm sure I look crazy, but this is what it sounds like with the external microphone. I'm tapping it right now so you can tell that it's working. And let's see how it sounds. What do you think? Leave a comment in the comment section below if you think that the built-in sound quality is just fine, or if you like the sound quality of the external mic. And I have this fuzzy thing on top of it just so you can muffle any wind noise that might be happening. It's really good for that sort of thing. I used this on the Disney cruise when I was on those on the second cruise on the Disney Fantasy, and it was so nice because you can still tell that it's windy, but it's not going to totally ruin the sound or quality of your shot. So this is outside, it's windy, it's raining, and hopefully the sound quality that you're hearing is still good. What I love about this shoe mount is that I can still see the screen. It's not totally obstructed, so when you're vlogging, you can still see what you look like on the screen. Obviously, it's not the most ideal, but at least you know who's in the shot, that it's focused and everything like that. So thumbs up for the shoe mount and hopefully for the sound quality as well. Okay, so I just listened to the audio playback on my computer, and I don't know if you can tell, but the sound is actually really good for the built-in mic as well as the external mic. So there's a clear difference when you switch to the external mic. It's more, excuse you, it's more directional. So if I'm head on, it's gonna be really good sounding, and if I'm behind it, it's gonna be a little less perfect. But the mic that's built into this camera seems to be really good from any side. So probably if I'm indoors, I'm gonna go ahead and use the microphone that's built into this camera. And then if I'm outside or the weather's bad, I'll use the external mic mounted on top, because it really just kicks it up a notch and makes sure that you can use the shots that you have. There's nothing worse than, and I've done it before with the camera that we're watching right now, being outside and the wind is just so strong that it totally ruins the shot, blasts out your ears if you're watching on headphones, and it's no fun. So the thing about this camera, I do anticipate I'll probably want another lens, because the zoom it just doesn't go very far. The quality is amazing, and the stabilization is actually really good, and the quality of the picture is good, as you could tell by seeing all the pores in my face and the gap in my tooth and like everything head on. The image quality is great. That's nothing to be worried about. So I'll probably get another lens. I don't know which one yet. I'll have to do some research online, but I'm really excited about this camera. So what I'm probably going to do is get a Gorilla Pod, which is what this camera is on right now, so I can hold it and turn it and vlog like that, because although it's not very heavy to hold like this and turn around, I am worried that I'll drop it, because it's just, the weight is so much different than a small Powershot camera like this, where you can really hold on tight and know you're really probably not gonna lose it. So honestly, so far, I highly recommend it. I'll shoot a video or two with it so you can see in the future what it's like. But so far, I'm really excited to try it out and integrate it into my camera setup. It may or may not replace the G7X Mark II completely for me. That's, the jury's still out on that, but so far so good. I'm really excited to try it out. Right now I'm just gonna go shoot a few things for you to watch as the video closes out, to see the quality difference between the G7X Mark II and the EOS M6, and let you go on your way. But thank you so much for watching. Again, there's a link in the description below that has information on the microphone, the mount, the camera. This plant came from IKEA. I'm not gonna put the information there, but if you're interested in this plant, it's from IKEA. And if you're interested in this Mickey Mouse string art, I got it at an antique shop, so you're not gonna find it anywhere. It's mine and only mine. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I hope this was of use to you. Even though I don't know a whole lot about cameras, I really appreciate you watching. Leave any comments or questions below, and hit me up on Instagram or Twitter with anything else that you'd like to know, and enjoy the Canon EOS M6. See ya! This is the Canon G7X Mark II. You can see my face, you can see my hair. It's really windy out here. That's a terrible song, and I'm really sorry you had to listen to it. And this is the Canon EOS M6. You can tell because I look crazy from up close. This clear. This is the built-in mic, so no external protection from the elements, but I'm sure it's fine.